glasses.
Well, I wear glasses, but again, that wasn't really a problem, you know.
They didn't call you Four Eyes, really. They call you Four Eyes Freaky Lank thing. They call you Freak Pot. Freaky the Freakish.
Alright, I'm not sure I'm enjoying this mix. I'm not sure.
I'm just saying, they didn't do that.
As an interview, I'm not sure that's the best approach.
Okay, and then you left school. You left school.
Yeah.
You went to university. There, were you called Freaky, Freak-Eyed, Four-Eyed Git?
Four-Eyed Git.
Are you sure?
Never been called it.
Were you called Freaky, Lanky, Four-Eyed, Stupid-Haired, Boggle-Eyed Freak Face? Fish Face?
Is your track show coming back? Is this what you I never watched it. Is this what you said to people like, I mean, you had some big names on there, didn't you? Tony Hart.
Yeah.
That bloke off Ground Force.
Well, the problem was they'd either heard of me or they hadn't. Either way, they didn't want to.
It was a problem.
Yeah, it was a problem.
Who would you say was the biggest name you had?
They're all dead now.
Okay.
Probably the youngest one, survived. I think Penny Smith is still with us.
Right.
Yeah. Biggest name?
You had Savile.
Jimmy Savile.
You had Daniels, Paul.
Yeah, Paul Daniels, yeah.
But which was the biggest name, would you say, that you had on the show from the 1970s?
Peter Purvis.
Peter Purvis, of course.
He was a joy.
No, but,
so that's just...
But it's not coming back, though, that show, we're not...
No, not in that form. The Channel 4 wanted to see some changes.
What sort of changes?
Ratings.
Right.
Now I'm gonna play a lovely track. Thanks, Steve Merchant.
Thank you.
I'm gonna play a lovely track by Elvis Costello. I think one of his first hits, maybe even his first hit back in the 70s. This is, Red Shoes. Zinger meets Spray, apparently. I've never heard of them.
No.
Sounds good. It's spelt Spray, though, but Carl reckons it's Spray. Song 2, cover of, Blur's Song 2.
Yes.
You wouldn't recognise it,
In the dub version? No.
In an old-school reggae dub style.
Nice.
Lee.
Big 'em up.
Yeah, all that. Oh, we know all that. We know
All the wording. Yeah.
Oh, we know all that, yeah. So, yeah, that was quite interesting. I quite like that.
Yeah, that's not bad. Filled up 3 minutes.
Before that, Elvis Costello, Red Shoes.
Lovely.
What a great song.
Debut, was it? Debut single?
I think so. It's the first one I remember of his, but, you know.
We'll probably give Elvis a call, won't we, and chat to him about it.
Yeah.
He's a pal now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the celebrity.
Yes.
Lifestyle.
Because you told me something else about your celebrity world that I thought might be of interest to the listeners. I don't know if you're happy to mention it.
What?
Your, forthcoming TV appearance?
Oh, yeah. I've been invited. I don't usually do these things.
Yeah.
But I sort of quite like the show. I've watched it for a while, so I'm at Room 101.
Have you seen this, Carl? Do you know that show?
You don't like it?
No. But, is it still Nick Hancock as well?
No.
Who is it?
Paul Merton.
God, is he still around? I've seen him for ages.
He's probably going to be a great pal of mine come Tuesday.
No, I mean, that doesn't make any difference, does it?
No.
Have you got all the channels tuned in right on your TV? Paul Merton's a huge star, he's on all the time.
Yeah.
No, is he heck? Yeah, he's on there, Have I Got News For You and all the rest of it?
Yeah.
What's the rest of it?
Well, anyway, look, Room 101 is the show.
Room 101.
Is the show where you put in the things you hate into this imaginary room.
And I thought I'd do it because it's for a laugh, because, you know, they let you speak and it seems like a bit of fun.
What are you going to put in there?
Oh, I'll ruin it, won't I, for all the listeners?
Oh, right, yeah. Switch off now if you don't want to hear what Ricky Gervais is going to put in Room 101.
I don't know, just things that irritate me, like, I don't know, I'm putting in noisy people who make unnecessary noise, for one thing.
Right.
Right.
Can I just stop you there for just 1 second? You
know what you're going to say.
No, I was just thinking, just wondering if there's a little case there of the pot calling the kettle black. Because you are the most annoying man ever in the history of all things. I mean, I've met a lot of people in my life, I like to think. Even everyone. I mean, anyone I went to school with who was possibly, I mean, an evil man would throw things at people when, the teachers just throw stuff at them all the way through the lesson, throw things at the back of your head. Yeah. Even he was not as irritating as you are.
Really?
Just the fact that you're just crunching up a plastic spoon now.
Well, what's good is that?
It's annoying.
Yeah, I know, but,
It's just, you're so irritating. You're always making the little noises, just little sounds all the time. we were working yesterday, right? And I was typing this, and he had an elastic band between his teeth, right? I don't know how he how he just seems to end up with an elastic band between his teeth, right? And he was flicking it, so it was making a noise, boom, 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 boom. What were you saying? You were just going, the rain on Spain falls mainly on the plain.
The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plain.
Just kept doing that, right? Repetitively.
Yeah.
I eventually, I said, what are you doing? What are you up to? He went, no, sorry. Tried to wrap the elastic band round his face, right? It flipped up, hit him in the nose. Right, he screamed, because that hurt, obviously, it came quite tight. And he said to me, he said, if I can flip this elastic band and hit your glasses, right, not your face, but if I can hit your glasses, can I flip the elastic band at you? I went, well, how am I going to find out if you can, you might hit my face? He went, well, why don't you cover up the skin on your face, your nose and everything, with some paper?
Which he did!
Yeah, just to keep you happy.
Yeah.
And then he flicks it at me, so I grabbed it, flicked it at him. He ran off screaming, swearing at me. Oh, don't throw it at me!
I was saying, don't be childish. Retaliation is childish. I did it first, so...
It's pathetic, endlessly. Just this kind of...
No, but you know, you agree with me on that people who just, like, I can't stand noisy eaters, people who go...
No,
like that,
no, I do agree with that.
and people eating crisps, as I said before, people eating crisps in cinemas.
Well, anyone who's making noise in the cinema. It's an
I know,
absolute
are
crime.
they must be mental. They've gone to see a film, there's people they don't know there, everyone's paid £8.
And they're crunching away.
Oh, leaving their phones on!
I was in the cinema, there was a 16-year-old girl, took a phone call in the cinema, the film was running, she said, and she went, hi, yeah, I'm in the cinema, started having a conversation on the phone. I was thinking, how important is this call that you've got to receive? Oh, it's Tokyo ringing, Mr. Yakamoto's there, the deal's going through. It's Saturday afternoon, you should be up there hairdressers. I just was so... I was in the cinema.
Oh, by the way, Mr. Yakamoto's coming round tonight, and we can't use my pad, so you've got to make him a meal.
Yes.
Don't you and your wife muck things up for me.
But I was in the cinema, it's not long ago, and, I went to see that, this was, I think I was off to see that film, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, or whatever it's called. Do you know
Well, they could be on the phone for that, because it's subtitles. So it's not going to ruin it, is it?
Yeah, it wasn't her. I was sat next to another woman. She was crunching away, big fat woman.
No, but he's got a good point there.
Loads of people could be on the phone in there and it wouldn't sort of niggle you.
Fine. Well, at least we've cleared that
Imagine if that was true.
No, because, well, it's like when you go on the tube and read a paper, there's loads of noise, but you can still concentrate, can't you?
He's got you.
Do you know what
That's
I mean?
such a great point, isn't it?
Right, yeah, because it's so easy to lose yourself in that magic realism world, you know, with all the sound effects and music and surging, exciting noise, and there's a woman clattering on going, yeah, well, I'll probably meet you later, Stange. Should we get some Diamond White in and around by the park?
Yeah.
Switch off. I do it.
Yeah, but we know what you're like, Carl.
Yeah, you can switch off, Carl.
It's like you can turn your ears off. That's the skill you
It's
have.
not the ears, it's the behind the ears.
Yeah.
It's the process that between the ears and the brain that you can switch off, so he can still hear all these things like a cat.
But I was in the one, there's this woman sat next to me, she was a big fan one, she was crunching on some popcorn. Again, that's a crime. Why they're selling popcorn in cinemas? I don't understand why
She
the
needs to
noisiest...
eat regularly, she's
why
fat.
the noisiest food in a cinema?
Yeah.
I don't understand why that's come about.
Yeah.
It really makes me angry.
Yeah.
She's right, this-
Smoothies. We want smoothies without straws.
Exactly. The trailer for that film AI, Artificial Intelligence, came on. Do you remember that? And the tagline was, David is 11 years old. He weighs 60 pounds. He's 4'6" tall. He has brown hair. His love is real, but he is not.
Oh yeah.
And she just went, how old was he again? To her boyfriend. Right? Just ruined it. War film trailer comes on for some Pearl Harbor or something. She goes, yeah, I don't fancy that. Just announcing this, don't fancy that. Too many war films. So then the trailer, then the opening credit comes on for Crouching Tiger. Before that, you know that thing that comes up that says it's signed by the BBFC and it has the kind of certificate and everything, and that certificate to say what age you have to be to see it. That came up, and it says Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon in brackets subtitles. She went, it's not subtitled, is it? I thought this was the most famous foreign film for years. It won Oscars, it was a huge film, everyone knew it was foreign. She goes, it went, and so the credits begin, it says Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. She went, stupid name for a film.
What? She just
She
wanted
paid
it.
to see it. She was with her boyfriend. So then it starts, right? And obviously it's in Japanese or Mandarin or something. She's like, yeah, okay, and they're all talking in Japanese.
Japanese or Mandarin.
Yeah, whatever it is. So they're speaking in this, Japanese language or Oriental language. And she's going, don't they sound stupid? Oh, ching chong 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 chong. Don't they sound stupid? She's going, and then the subtitles come up, and it's quite a weird kind of strange language they're talking. And she was going, can't make the subtitles out either. It's both gobbledygook. Just wittering on every step
I
of the
totally agree with
film.
you. I totally agree with you. But what I like in your telling of it, I know you were getting quite
I'm
emotional.
genuinely livid.
But she went Mandarin or Japanese, some Oriental language. And
Well, I don't know what it was.
It's a strange language. It's a strange language.
Well, anyway,
Oh dear.
so then I moved. I climbed over several seats, made a big huff of, make a big show of moving.
Yeah.
Sat next to a guy on the phone, just chatting on the phone.
Oh, the guy mental at that.
I was now I hate that film. I didn't enjoy it. I don't like seeing it. I don't want to even think of it.
It's subtitles, isn't it?
What, rubbish?
Rubbish.
That's why I get videos.
Yeah. Yeah, I should have thought that through, Carl. You're absolutely right.
Lamb chop.
Yeah, let's play Lamb Chop. This is brilliant. This is from this CD that came out recently with Uncut magazine. Occasionally they put out some quite interesting free CDs, and this was one that had various covers of Rolling Stones songs. And a lot of them were, you know, quite shoddy, but this was a brilliant, specially done, I think, for the CD. It's Lamb Chop doing a version of quite an obscure Rolling Stones song called Backstreet Girl. It's just beautiful. Let's hear it.
Andy Warhol's Get Off. Getting a little bit blasé now. Steve's just wandered off to make the tea.
He's talking to Dermot.
Is he not really, is he?
Yeah.
Is he just down there? Can he hear this?
Nah.
That is a bit shoddy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not
I'm going to see, Pop Idol tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, who do you think will win? Will or Gareth?
I don't care.
Do you really?
No, it was in,
Was I boring you? Sorry.
it was in Leicester Square, right? The little lad.
Yeah.
In, big coach with his head on the side.
Yeah.
I mean, how long's he been around?
Was it an accident?
No, but do you know, like, those ones that footballers have?
Big heads.
No, that own really big coaches. I mean, he's only small.
Big
lad.
coach, what, like?
I don't know why he needs a
Trainers, you mean?
big coach. Look, if you're just going to be like that, I'm not telling you.
Sorry, go on.
Big coach,
Yeah.
with his head on the side, and he came in, and
his
he's
picture
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
side.
yeah.
Yeah.
right, and about 200 kids screaming and going mental for him.
Really?
I just don't think it's right. No, it's not. I mean, it's been around for what, a couple of weeks. And the way everyone keeps going on about his stuttering.
What, you think they should really concentrate on worshipping worthy sort of things like S Club 7 and A1 and
Look.
who have been around for a year?
So you pick on me when Steve's not
Well, it's
around.
only a joke, isn't it? Here he comes. Here he comes. He can't believe it.
But it's just the way, like, they keep going on about the stuttering.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Well, you were late. What are we meant to do?
You're playing on a record!
Oh, we can't possibly go on without Steve. Oh, we need Sting. What?
Hey? Dude, that's the reason you should do it without me. I meant nothing. Probably a good reason not to let you have this cup of tea. But I will anyway.
Thanks. Cheers, thanks. Just saying that, Karl thinks all this nonsense about Pop Idol is a little bit sort of, shallow, because they've not been around long enough to be worshipped by children.
You saying there when you were talking to
Unlike Santa Claus, who's been around, well, forever.
Yes.
He was in Leicester Square in a big coach of his own.
Who was?
Gareth. He's only a small lad. He had biggest coach I've ever seen.
A coach?
Yeah. One of those, like, National Express coaches.
He just probably come down from wherever it is he lives.
No, with his head on the side.
What?
We went through this.
His own coach. Not like
You mean like a tour
bus?
bus?
Yeah, but with his head on the side.
With his face on the
it's
side?
his own coach.
Was he driving it?
Was he really nasty? Go, we can't have a toilet break yet. You had your chance.
Yeah.
Sit down.
But it's just
Wait till we get the service.
I'm finishing this fag and then we're moving on.
How come
And if you're not back from the toilets, I'm gone.
Yeah. It's a lovely restaurant here. Alright Jeff, well you know the people. Yeah, well, not my brother-in-law or anything.
It wouldn't have been quite as snappy as that if he'd been saying all that.
No.
That's it. Everyone keeps talking about the stuttering, but they never go on about his asthma, and he's got really bad asthma.
They
You're
don't.
right, you're right, we should attack the asthma more as well.
Do you think he's held that back for the final? Do you think he's bringing out the big guns for the final? Oh, and by the way, I've got...
There's a
Asthma.
The way he does that.
Well, he's trying to... that's
That's
a
not
therapy.
asthma, Carl, that's him trying to breathe in order to help him speak.
That's a therapy.
Have you guessed about the asthma?
I know you read this or something. What you thought his asthma was because he goes... That's him. He has to do that to get over the
stuff.
That's a therapist.
I haven't got bad asthma then.
What if you ever have kids?
Maybe he hasn't got asthma.
When you
yet.
cross the road, don't bother looking both ways.
Yeah.
Just walk straight across.
I love that. I made a doctor saying that. Oh, not asthma. No, he does that. Has he? Oh, it's not asthma then. Okay, well, I'm stuck.
We better
then.
operate. When they
Yeah, well, don't operate. It's just he just fell over.
No,
Yeah.
I heard him breathing heavily. He's
Yeah.
probably got something lodged.
I've got a story about breathing heavily after this next record.
Really good.
Munch got you. Although Steve thinks it's Monk.
It makes more sense, don't you think? Monch is a bit of a rubbish word, whereas monk, brilliant.
Yeah, but
Let's not discuss it.
No, let's not get into a big highfalutin
Yeah, exactly.
phonetics argument.
No.
They can call themselves what they want.
That's up to them.
And good luck to them.
Yep, good guys, good guys.
Now, I am going to Pop Idol tonight.
Yep.
this is what started it, until he said there was a young kid being screamed at by kids because he had his own coach with his head on the side.
Yeah.
You know, you did sort of like...
I don't know why you're going there, Rick, because you know who's going to win. It's going to be Gareth, and there's no...
Not necessarily.
Yes, it is, Rick. Oh, it is.
No.
Don't even fool yourself trying to drum up some excitement.
Well, look, wait, you see, they both got about the same vote, and Darius has got like 1.5 million. Now, I don't think the Darius vote was sort of like the Gareth sort of floating voters. Because he's a cute kid and everything, and he sort of like looks like a pop idol. And, you know, but he's not as good a musician, and I think maybe when people went for Darius, they were a bit kitsch, but I think they might...
Do you want to make a wager?
Oh, well, I bet Gareth will win.
Exactly. You see? You may as well stay home, Rick. You just want to go to meet PJ and Duncan.
Yeah, they call themselves Out on Deck nowadays.
Well, fair enough.
They're my favourite.
They'll always be PJ and Duncan to me, and they're brilliant.
They are brilliant, aren't they? They're the best
It seems to me
presenters.
there's no one else, like, on TV that kind of unites everyone. I don't think there's anyone really that can honestly say, if they're being honest, that they don't like Ant and Dec.
I know.
It's like, there's no one else like it.
Phone in if you don't like Ant and Dec.
And I'd like to hear your arguments for it, because and I'm not saying about this ironically, I like a couple of kids presenters ironically, I think they're genuinely good.
Yeah, they're good.
They're likeable, they're funny.
Yeah, and you can see they've got a great relationship as well.
They've got that sort of Morecambe and Wise, every man appeal. They're brilliant.
Yeah, well, we love Ant and Dec.
Did you see in the week, there was what's his name? The fellow that, Dominic Mohan in The Sun, he's the kind of entertainment guy. Yeah. And, he had sort of 10 questions that should be answered about Pop Idol, because he thinks, everyone's got a vested interest in Gareth winning, And there are various questions, one of which was, why is it that Gareth only seems to stutter when he's being interviewed live?
Because he's nervous, isn't it?
Yeah. We've answered that one for you, Dominic. You realised that he'd written a list, and he didn't really have enough to fill up 10.
Although you were nasty about his stutter, you said it annoys you.
No, I'm not arguing that the stutter annoys me. His query was he thought that he was affecting the stutter in order to win the
annoyed at someone stuttering though? Really
annoys me because it's just embarrassing. It's cringeworthy. See, the thing is this, I know people say, it shouldn't be an issue, right? We're talking about a pop idol. Now, everyone accepts the fact that he's got to be a good looking guy to be a pop idol. We all accept that. And I'm saying I also want him to be able to speak properly to be my pop idol. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with having a stutter. But
I'm
not saying there's anything wrong with being ugly.
That is true. There is true that if there's a body fascism.
Yeah, there should also be a vocal fascism.
Yeah, but there's not a trauma if you don't look like a pop star. There is a trauma in society if you can't speak normally. So it's a much bigger issue.
His trauma?
Well, yeah, of course it is.
But it's not. I'm not arguing about what we think, because a lot of people think that a lot of people get abuse if they're ugly. I mean, I'm guessing. I'm assuming that's the case.
Well, I can't speak very well.
I don't know if that's the case, but...
We'd make one great pop star between us.
I don't think so.
My looks and your talkie. Oh. Although you sound like some sort of weird Wurzel.
I'm not trying to be a pop idol! People can idolise me in their own small ways.
Oh, dear. Oh, God. Look at us three. Imagine if we tried to be like, BB Mac. Or light funky ones. I'm just thinking of like 3 good looking guys. Genesis.
Did I mention about when we were in America? Did I mention that last week?
The Police, no?
Did I mention this to you, Carl?
Oh.
I mentioned it last week.
Yeah.
When I was in America at a wedding, went to a wedding with some friends, we were walking through America, there's 5 of us walking down the street in New York, and a car pulls up, and some Chinese tourists lean out, and they went to us, "Excuse me, are you NSYNC?" And we said, "Yes we are." And they were taking our photo and stuff.
Just think of Steve. At the back, sort of like 2 foot taller than the others.
Which member of NSYNC is 2 foot taller than all the rest?
Don't Chinese people like tall people or something?
Right, play record.
No, seriously.
No, because it's...
I don't think you know what you're talking about, Carl. We're likely to get in dangerous territory.
Yeah. Don't Chinese people like tall people?
There's something that... I'm sure. Do you know, like I was saying...
Phone in if you're Chinese and you like tall people.
What worries me is that when they did Chinese lessons, you were down the beach in Wales.
In Ruth Maddock.
Paul Maddock.
Paul Maddock.
Oh. Do you want to play Lou Reed?
Oh, this is Song for the Lovers. It's a beautiful track. It's Satellite Love. It's classic. It's gorgeous. It's Lou Reed.
Rick, can I dedicate this to someone?
Go on then.
Carl, you shouldn't have pressed the button.
Well, he's doing his job. You shouldn't have said, "Can I dedicate this to someone?"
We've had a letter.
Yeah.
Sophie wants to dedicate a song to her boyfriend Peter. They're firm fans of the show. Let's play Satellite of Love for them. By Lou Reed.
Beautiful song for the lovers.
Don't ruin it this time, Carl. Oh, brilliant. How to ruin a song by Ricky Gervais. Do you want to explain what you were doing?
I was just, singing along to the backing vocal.
You're not just singing along.
Doing it like a mental.
Well, just give us a blast.
Well, I haven't got my headphones on, I've got to do it in time, haven't I now? Because wait, was it? Is it finished?
It's finished, man.
And it was just going, when Bowie goes, satellite, I was going, ah, like that.
Yeah. But in Room 101, you're going to put irritating people.
I know, but it's something nice what making.
Are you going to climb down that little thing and climb in yourself?
Sort of. Yeah, maybe.
You know they have sort of a visual representation of the thing that irritates them. They always have that, like Shakespeare, there would be a bust of Shakespeare's head. Just a picture of you.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh dear. Bowie in the background, Satellite Love, song for the lovers. I should have like sung along on air.
I love the idea of you when that came out, you know, sort of 17, got a girl back to your place, you know, just making out with her, just that record's on in the background, you just go, ow! I'm gonna have to shoot off now, right? Ow! Angry to it, I'm enjoying myself. Ow! I'll finish myself off. Ow!
Oh dear! Oh, you can't do that!
Oh, we've cheapened that song.
Oh.
You've ruined that song forever for me.
No, I haven't.
But it's sick. See, the thing about Lou Reed is because Perfect Day, just a genius song. But we can never play it now, can we? Because of that BBC act.
No, because I'll tell you what's her name coming in at the end? M People.
Yeah.
That thing she does with her voice.
That song. There's a couple of songs that have kind of, like I always remember.
And who's that one that goes, it's such a perfect day?
Yeah, some kind of opera ponce.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a song. Any other songs ruined because of their association with things? That song, First Time, which was on the Coke ad. First time, first love.
Wasn't that Fallen on Blondes?
That was Robin Givens.
Robin Givens, yeah. What was didn't Fallen on Blondes do something like that?
No, not
I just keep seeing Fallen on Blondes in the playlist.
I think Fallen on Blondes they ruined their own career by writing songs.
Yeah.
It's becoming a feature.
Yeah, we should play Fallen on Blondes one week.
Rick, I was going to say something to you before we got sidetracked. What were we talking about, Carl? Oh, we were talking about,
We nearly lost it then a bit, but I think we pulled it back.
It's okay, no, we had a fascinating fact that we were going to
Oh yeah, if everyone in China, Carl...
This is true, Carl.
Right,
Carl, wake up and listen.
Listen, if everyone in China... jumped... It wouldn't be hard to coordinate. They did hands across America. They did up yours, the laws. Right? We can coordinate this. We can get the sun involved or something, right? Everyone, 1.2 billion or something, jumped up and down at the same time.
Shut up. You're not explaining this clearly.
It would cause a tidal wave that would destroy America.
If every person in China jumped up at the same time, that would cause a tidal wave that would destroy America, apparently, according to physics.
According to physics.
I don't believe it.
It is, no, true, it's a fact. We're not making this up. We both know this is a fact.
We're not making it up. We've heard it, but obviously I don't know what that's based on. Someone going, just had a terrible thought, Mr. President. What is it? No, you know the atomic bomb and all that? Yeah, forget it. Forget it. If everyone in China jumped up and down, they'd wipe us out, right? You know what I mean?
See, there should be some Chinese leader just threatening them with that.
Yeah, just showing them a picture of everyone just poised.
just pictures of China people just crouching.
On pogo sticks. Exactly. Just a billion Chinese people.
Just all stood on the Great Wall of China. About to jump off. That would be brilliant.
Oh,
see,
dear.
God, he's dumbfounded, he's scared now.
He's scared now, ain't you?
But there's more chickens in the world than people.
Oh!
Play record.
Well, that's brilliant. Appreciate that, please get in touch.
What an amazing track. Incredible.
No one else is playing that on a Saturday afternoon, Rick?
No.
Are they?
No, I wouldn't have thought so. This has got to be the best intro of a rock song ever. The fact that I was saying it about The Who and he was saying it about Money for Nothing is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Someone made me sit in their car once, with their new car stereo system, so that they could play me the beginning of Money for Nothing.
Oh.
Just sat there, I was like, yeah.
Have we got that? You've probably got that in the library, haven't you?
Yeah. Is it right that Roger Daltrey in The Who?
Yeah, that's right.
His kid is in EastEnders, the one who plays Robbie. Something my mum told me, and I don't know if she's got it right or wrong. But it does look like him.
That's Dean Gaffney.
Yeah. But he didn't want to go off his dad's name and that, so... he's changed.
So he used his brilliant talent and his pox-faced.
do you know if that's right?
I don't know.
It looks like him, doesn't it?
Well, I'm sure that's libelous if it's wrong.
Oh right, yeah, you'd be ashamed to have Roger Daltrey as your dad.
Well, no, but Roger Daltrey might not want it getting round that he gave birth to Specky.
Yeah, right, actually.
I see what you mean.
Specky? Spotty?
Spotty, so I looked at you.
Yeah. Alright, calm down.
Well, I don't know, you've got nice clear skin. At least I didn't call you Spotty Goggle-Eyed Freak, boy. You've got a nice skin, like a nice complexion, smooth-faced, goggle-eyed freak, boy, fish.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Carl, what? Don't you like us arguing? Is it like Mum and Dad arguing? Do you get all...
It's a bit like that.
In the caravan. There was nowhere to escape to.
Oh no, rattling around
Did you make any friends when you were down on the caravan site?
Yeah, a lot of people from Birmingham were there.
What kind of pals did you have? What were their names?
I can't remember, it was years ago, but
Yeah.
they all had rich parents.
Right.
Like, they had, like, their own car to drive around the campsite on and all that.
Right.
Yeah,
So I used
their
to
own
think about them.
fence.
So I'd have a go.
With...
And, but they were mates and you saw them every year, did you? Or every 3 weeks when you went down there?
Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't keep in touch with any of them?
No.
I'll admit now, I went to the same place in the caravan for about 6 years running. I went to a place called Riverside in Bognor, because someone round the corner from us had a caravan, two-berth caravan. Me, my mum, and my nan.
I think I'm really lucky to have had it, really. Because a lot of mates who I had didn't have enough money to go on holiday, and they just get a present for the summer holiday.
I would just like...
Of course, they've got an education, so...
Yeah, but Carl, the thing is with Carl is, right, I want to give him gifts.
Yeah.
I want him to have the loveliest Christmas ever. I want him to go pony trekking. Do you know what I mean? I want to just...
Scared of horses.
So many things we don't know about Carl.
Fell off one out of fate, and the woman didn't know what to do. She couldn't handle the horse. It was running off. I was hanging underneath, getting a kick in the head. No.
Really?
Now, hang on, what age were you? This could explain a lot.
I was about 6.
That makes a lot of sense. I think we've got to the bottom of it here.
Oh no, got kicked in the head by a horse, lived in a caravan, and had to live in Wales half the time. Oh. Then no wonder this is your favourite time of the week. Do you look forward to this all week, these 2 hours?
It's alright.
What would make you truly happy, Carl? Do you mind me just asking that? What would make you truly happy in life?
I was thinking about it in the week and I don't know.
You don't know? There's nothing that you particularly want that you feel like once I've got that...
Well, the easy answer there is money, innit? But I don't
No, it's
know.
not
I
true.
don't know if it's true.
No, you just need enough money.
Do you feel spiritually satisfied?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I'd say.
Carl, have you embraced the good word of the Lord?
What do you mean?
Well, Jesus Christ, our Lord and Saviour.
We're having a meeting tomorrow. It's in the church hall and we'd like you to come along.
I went to a church.
Rick, I've got to say this. I got this housemate who I don't know that well, and I've been living with him for about two months or something, right?
Yeah.
And he's in the kitchen, he's washing up, and I just turned to him, right, and he doesn't know me that well because we start talking to each other now, but we don't know. And I just turned to him, I went, Matt, have you got to know the good word of the Lord? And he went, and he looked at me with utter fear in his face. And I just went, I just think we should sit down a bit and just talk about the word of the Gospels. And he just looked at me, and he was utterly petrified. I just started laughing, cracking up, and it's the sigh of relief. He was absolutely petrified. It's a brilliant game to play if you're getting a lift on a long car journey with people you don't know very well. Just bring that out.
Yeah.
It's so terrifying.
Yeah.
I went once.
If you're also another good one is when you pick up the hitch. I say like, I wonder what this car would look like on fire.
Exactly.
Things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes I like to drive the wrong way down the motorway.
Yeah. Yeah. Would you? What does a knife feel like when it's going into your eye?
Oh.
What?
Did you see that story in the week with a farmer who got his arm stuck in a bit of machinery, and he was going on about. I mean, he came on with a false arm, so you knew something was wrong straight away. But
you knew it wasn't going to end happily.
But he was he said, "I'm a farmer. I've been a farmer for years, and I'm always telling people don't stick your hands in machines." He said, "But I got off my tractor and the machine had stopped, and he went to shift some. I don't know if it was a Coke can or something that was in the field and the machine.
Bloody cows drinking Coke.
Oh, this is not the famous one that about 15 years, and he took his arm to the hospital, and he was making jokes. His arm was in ice.
He didn't take his, no. What it was his hand went in and the machine started again.
Yeah.
And it started pulling at his skin.
Oh.
Right? So like the skin was coming off his arm.
Yeah.
And it was going around the rollers.
Yeah.
And he was pulling back like that, so he's like, oh god. Yeah. And the skin's like being wrapped round and it's like pulling it. So he can see his bone and stuff.
Oh no.
And he was there for like ages going, oh god. And he had a penknife in his pocket. So he got that out with the other hand, managed to open it. I mean that's
yeah, because they stick, don't they, after a while. I've got one of those Swiss Army knives.
They can.
And
Well, that's what it was.
I can't do it with two hands sometimes once they get all
Exactly.
full of gunk.
He managed to do that with one hand. And
Yeah.
cut away the skin.
That's not true, is it?
Yeah.
Has he learnt to farm again, like the drummer of Def Leppard? Has learnt to drum again.
Have they got like just like the
Can
handles
he
like?
farm now with just one arm?
It was good because he was making a joke out of it and that.
Oh, that's good, though,
I
that's
think
good.
that's good, but
That doesn't mean you can, Steve. Then
No, sure.
he had to cut his own flesh off to escape a combine harvester.
Yeah.
He doesn't need you. You know.
Making wisecracks.
Do you know what I mean?
But I just always remember getting a hot plate out of the oven when I was younger, and that absolutely killed.
Yeah.
It stuck to my fingers, and I just thought the pain that he must have been going through.
Yeah.
Must have been what? You must have been worse than a hot plate.